Hi everyone, this is Anna Hajizadeh, and in this video I want to talk about the steps in writing an effective introduction. Although it seems quite easy to write an introductory paragraph, many sources and material in different websites and YouTube channels have confused candidates. This confusion is due to the contradictory information about how introduction should be written. In this video, I want to first examine all the concepts that have made confusion and then suggest a very safe approach to write an introductory paragraph. You may wonder what to write in the first sentence of your introduction. With a simple search, you can find several different contents. Probably you do not feel like reading them all, and even if you do, you come across some contradictory concepts. For example, hook, background statement, paraphrase, general statement, thesis statement, outline statement.
What's the hook? The first sentence of a text is called a hook, which encourages people and makes them eager and curious to read the text.
Do I need to write a hook for the introductory paragraph in my IELTS Writing Task 2 essay?
No, the introductory paragraph of Task 2 essays do not need a hook because IELTS examiners do not seek to assess your writing's attractiveness. What's the background statement? A general statement or background statement is the paraphrase of the first part of the question statement. Therefore, there is no need to write a different sentence related to the question.
Unfortunately, some candidates have a misconception about the first sentence of introduction, and they think they have to write an extraordinary and unique sentence. So skip this extraordinary and unknown sentence and just simply paraphrase the statement.
What's the thesis statement? The candidate's direct answer to the question is called the thesis statement. This section allows the writer to provide an immediate response to the question and clearly express their own opinion. Note that the thesis statement is only needed if the task asks about your own opinion. What's an outline statement? It's a very brief guide telling the reader how and in what order the information is presented in the essay. Candidates usually use the simple future verbs, for example, will, when they want to write outline statement. For example, this essay will discuss. This essay will analyze.
But today, since being overused, these phrases have become like a cliche for the examiner, and candidates keep memorizing them and keep using them without being aware of the negative effects of these phrases on the examiner. Therefore, I advise you not to use these phrases. I'll teach you an alternative method later. In video number 7 to 11, different task types were introduced. Although writing introduction slightly differ in these 5 different tasks, the general principle of writing an effective introduction is almost the same. The steps to writing an effective introduction: analyze the task, plan your essay, paraphrase the statement, thesis statement, outline statement. The first step to writing an introduction is called analyze the task. In video number 6, task analysis was discussed. In the task analysis stage, we have to extract 3 factors: main idea, controlling idea words, instructional words or action words. The reason for analyzing the task and extracting main idea and controlling idea words is to write sentences in an introduction which are directly related to the main idea.
Some people believe that the fast pace and stress of modern life are having a negative effect on families. What's your opinion? Let's analyze the task. First, main idea: the fast pace of modern life and stress of modern life. What are the controlling idea words? Has negative effects on family. And task types, it's an opinion essay because it has agree or disagree words.
The second step in writing an introduction is called plan your essay, which is very important. This is because the candidates first decide their own position and then decide which information they are going to present in each paragraph.
First, state your position. I agree that the pace and stress of today's life have negative effect on families. Second, decide which ideas to present in each paragraph. Let's see what we're going to put in the first paragraph. Lack of enough time for family members to be together. Now let's see the second paragraph.
Increased arguing between people due to stress.
So as you can see, we'll have two paragraphs in a body section. The first paragraph focuses on insufficient time for family members to be together. The second paragraph discusses how the stress of modern life contributes to arguments among family members.
The third step in writing an introduction is paraphrase the statement. This is actually the place where the first sentence of the introduction is written. By paraphrasing means rewriting the statement and using synonyms, antonyms, or even changing the word order. The purpose of paraphrasing is to provide a context to write the main idea of the task. This stage has been given several names, for example, background statement or general statement. Do not try to write an extraordinary sentence or unknown sentence. Simply paraphrase the statement. This is the best approach. Now let's rewrite the first part of the statement and use some synonyms.
First, let's find the synonyms. Believe, think, take the view that, argue. Fast pace, high speed, fast moving. Stress, pressure, tension, apprehension, anxiety. Modern life, current human beings' lifestyle. Contemporary lifestyle. Negative, harmful, unfavorable, unsatisfactory. Effect, influence, consequences. Families, households. Now let's rewrite the first part of the statement using synonyms. Some people take the view that the high-speed movement of life and the potential tension of the contemporary lifestyle have an undesirable influence on households.
You can simply test the first sentence and check for the main idea and controlling idea words. If the result is similar to the result of task analysis, you can be sure that the sentence you have written is perfect. Let's analyze this sentence and extract main idea and controlling idea words.
So let's see what's the main idea. High-speed movement of life and the potential tension of the contemporary lifestyle. Now let's see what are the controlling idea words. Have an undesirable influence on households.
The first step in writing an introduction is called thesis statement. In this part, the second sentence of the introduction is written. Thesis statement means giving the direct answer to the question. Be careful that all of the writing task types do not need thesis statement. For example, discussion essay, opinion essay need this part. Considering the difference between task types, we cannot prescribe one sentence that you can use for all task types. So analyze the task and check if the task needs a thesis statement or not.
In this question, by looking at the second part of the task, question task, we realize that our task is an opinion essay question. So we have to directly state whether we agree or disagree with this statement. Words and phrases such as I believe that and my opinion, I think, These are suitable for expressing a sentence related to the author's opinion.
Outline statement.
It's a very brief guide telling the reader how and in what order the information is presented in the essay. Candidates usually use the simple future verbs, for example, will, when they want to write outline statement. For example, this essay will discuss. This essay will analyze.
But today, since being overused, these phrases have become like a cliche for the examiner.
An alternative method to write an outline statement. I suggest you to simply mention the ideas you want to discuss later in the paragraphs.
Suppose you want to write the outline statement of this question. You used to write, this essay will discuss why the speed of modern life and tension have a negative influence on families. But I suggest you give your reasons very briefly in this section. For example, the fast speed of modern life leaves insufficient time for families to be together, and the tension causes them to get involved in quarrels. Note that instead of saying why the speed of stress of modern life has negative effects on families, we said that one of the negative effects of the speed of life is lack of time between family members, and the negative effect of anxiety is that families are constantly arguing. Sentence 1, paraphrase. Some people take the view that the high-speed movement of life and the potential tension of the contemporary lifestyle have an undesirable influence on households. Sentence 2, thesis statement. In my opinion, the fast pace and stress of modern life have a negative influence on families. Sentence 3, outline statement. The fast speed of modern life leaves insufficient time for families to be together, and the tension causes them to get involved in quarrels.
A very practical point. You can combine the fourth and fifth level of writing an introduction. This means you can combine the second and third sentence of your introduction. But be careful, this is applicable when the task asks your opinion.
Now we can merge the second and third sentences together. So I mean sentence 2 and sentence 3, which are thesis statement and
outline statement.
I agree with this view, as the fast speed of modern life leads to insufficient time for families, and the tension causes them to get involved in quarrels.
With this method, you no longer include a cliché in your writing. Your writing is clear and transparent. There are no extra words or phrases in your writing. There is no possibility of irrelevant ideas and expression in the introduction that deviates your attention and your focus from the main idea of the task.
And last but not least, to make sure you have written an effective introduction, look for the main idea, controlling idea words, your personal opinion if the task asks, and finally a brief guide on how you will write the essay. If you can find these 4 items, you will be sure that you have written an excellent introductory paragraph.
Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.
The following 5 steps are necessary to write an excellent introduction. Analyze the task, plan your essay, paraphrase the statement, thesis statement, outline statement.